Hey, how are we doing, everyone? My name is Travan from freestudiotime.com, and today I'm going to explain to you how to get better background vocals. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. So, how do we get better background vocals? First, think of the goal we should be trying to achieve with background vocals, which is for them to sit perfectly behind our lead vocals and complement the mix nicely. We treat them as their own entity, which means background vocals get their own bus with their own special chain. The order of plugin sequence is the same as the vocal bus. I'm going to go over a few tips for each plugin to get you better sounding background vocals. First off, EQ. Make sure you use a low pass filter for the high end and a high pass filter for the low end with a bit of subtractive EQ in your mid ranges for the best results. How you EQ your background vocals will dictate how they sit behind your leads. Just try your best to avoid background vocal frequencies clashing with the leads. This is the EQ for my background vocals. As you can see right here, I added a nice high pass filter to my low end, low pass filters to my high end, and I dipped out the low mids and the high mids a little bit to really get control of that presence because I kind of wanted my leads to take the presence for the mix, and yeah. Next thing is compression. Make sure you're using heavy compression to ensure you can push the background vocals as far from the leads as you need them to be. I'd say a 4:1 ratio with medium size attack, long release, and high gain reduction is a great starting point. So as you can see right here, I have a 6.5:1 ratio. I have a medium size attack, medium size release, and a high threshold at 18 decibels of gain reduction. Really nice sounding, really nice sounding. But honestly, you should be listening to see what you like best. Sometimes I even need 25 decibels of gain reduction just because I want my background vocals to sit that far away from my leads. So always keep that in mind. Third, de-esser. I always try to go a bit more aggressive on the de-esser in my background vocals because hearing random S sounds coming from the backgrounds can make a song annoying to listen to, if not unlistenable. De-esser is pretty self-explanatory, but if you don't have a de-esser plugin, check the link in the description and I'll show you how to get the same results with the multi-band compressor. Anyways, fourth step, your pitch correction, then fifth step, delay. For special effect plugins like these, I find myself more times than not having delay turned up high in the mix for my background vocals, but that's mainly because I make a lot of hip-hop songs, which calls for that. The idea for special effect plugins and RBVs, like delays and reverbs, is to maximize what you can get from the plugin. And I find myself turning my delays high in the mix gives my background vocals another layer of space for the human ears to differentiate between them and the leads. I use the same idea in a reverb. Normally I use two reverbs for extra depth, one small and one really large. They'll both be turned up anywhere from around 25% to 40% in the mix, with the larger reverb normally taking a larger percentage than the small. Over here, I just went ahead and kept it simple. I have them both turned up to 24% in the mix. Last thing I like to use is a doubler to thicken my background vocals and add the presence behind my leads.
Another day with the lights turned off on my bed, feeling like a fool. Thought taking a break from love would help desensitize myself. Senior year in high school, another day with the lights turned off on my bed, feeling like a fool. Thought taking a break from love will help desensitize myself. Can't help the words they say to me, but strain on my health. Is it how I look? Is it what I say? Something's gotta be off since you keep leaving me on red.
Implementing these steps gets me the results I really enjoy out of background vocals, and I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. If you're a beginner looking to learn more about the mixing process and how to get the best results out of your stock plugins, click the link in the description and I'll show you everything in a detailed step-by-step guide. But alright everyone, if you got a lot of value out of this video, make sure you hit like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the flip side.